Hey y'all, it's Slowly Disagrees and I'm back with a brand new video. Today's video is going to be a story time on basically how I ruined my entire senior year. This video is going to be long as hell if I make it into one video, so I'm probably going to split it into a 3-part series and just give y'all the whole rundown, just so I can be specific and give y'all the full tea. A lot of people were asking me what happened at prom, why didn't you graduate, did you even graduate, and I'm here to answer all those questions. And just basically, like I said, give y'all the tea. So sit back, grab your popcorn, and get ready for this crazy story. I was going to a public school my junior and senior year. My freshman and sophomore year, I was going to a charter school. And let me let y'all know that there are two completely different settings. They're not even close to the same. Charter school has, depending on what charter school you go to, way less kids. And then public school has way more kids. So you already know how that goes. Public school does pep rally, they do March Madness, they do prom, all this stuff that some charter schools don't do. The charter school I went to did prom, but they did it completely different than how public school did it. So it was a whole new, I was adapting to a whole new environment, a whole new situation. And the beginning of this story starts at March Madness. Apparently, March Madness is basically when all the different grades play a basketball game against each other. So say freshmen play sophomores, the sophomores win, and then they move on to play juniors, then they move on to play seniors, then whoever wins plays the teachers, whoever wins that is the champion. Boom. So let's get right into it. I'm at the game with my best friend and a whole bunch of my other friends. And my friend Eslin, I'm using real names because I don't really care. If the only time I'm gonna change a name is if I really just don't wanna, you know, put the people's name in it. But I'll probably give them a name that is real close to their name, so y'all know who I'm talking about. Because I don't, like, I'm not really gonna, unless it's a story that could hurt somebody or something like that, I'm gonna use real names. My friend Eslin had come to me and my best friend Kiara and told us that she was feeling like some shade was being thrown at her when she was walking down the hallway. And the shade was obviously being thrown by, sorry I can't talk, being thrown by the infamous, let's call her Honelli. Her name is Honelli, yeah. And she's known to be real loud, she's Dominican. She's Dominican, I think so, yeah. She's not Puerto Rican, she's Dominican. She's real mommy, papi. And let me not front like I didn't used to be friends with this girl, because I was real cool with her because she was real cool. Like, she was cool peoples. She's a nice girl.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
There's nothing really bad to say about her.
Oh my god. Stop you fucking lying.
We just didn't have a good relationship and we stopped being friends for certain reasons that don't have anything to do with this video, but I just wanted to give y'all a little background on who they are. So yeah, me and Honelli, we used to be friends, but we're not friends anymore. And she hangs out with this girl named Tamara. So Honelli and Tamara, my friend Eslin basically said that Honelli and Tamara were talking about her in the hallway. Like, she felt like they were saying she was ugly. She overheard Honelli whispering, and that's what she heard. So she told me and my best friend Kiara, and we was like, well, you need to confront her. You need to ask her if she was talking about you or not. Like, as simple as that. And she's like, all right, let's go. And I'm like, all right, let's go. Like, I'm down with it. Like, because I know how Honelli can get, and I know that she's the type of girl to get real rah-rah and real, try to get loud and act like she's on some shit to somebody who she feels like is not gonna stand up for themselves. So I was like, I'm gonna go just so the conversation can go how it needs to go. Did you say this? No. All right, cool, done. So we're walking down the hallway and she's standing right there. She's right where she needs to be. And my friend Eslin calls her out. Honelli, come here. Like, I just want to ask you something. And she's like, from jump, shorty had an attitude. She's all, mad stink. just ready for a problem. Like, shorty's ready for an issue off rip. And I can looking at it now, like thinking about the situation now when I'm not in the situation anymore, looking at it, I can see how she would have had an attitude, because it's kind of like, okay, y'all are all coming over here, what do y'all want? Like, I would have been real, what's up, what y'all want too? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. So she from rip had an attitude, and she's talking like, what? And my friend basically just straight up asked her when I was walking down the hallway, did you say I was ugly? Like, was you talking about me? And she's like, no, nobody was talking about you. And like I said, she's Dominican, so she's real. All extra, all that. And doing the most. So my friend was like, all right. If you didn't say it, that's fine. Like, you didn't need to have all this attitude. But that's all I needed to know. Boom. And I'm like, oh, that's it? All right, let's go. So we go back into the game. And I'm sitting there, we're just watching the game. I get really into basketball games. I was a manager for the boys varsity basketball team, and I used to film, and all you hear in the background is me like, yeah, beep, 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 like just swearing through the whole thing. And like I said, I was real into the game. And for some reason, I looked to the corner of my eye, my peripheral vision, and I see Tamara and Honelli walking into the gym, and I'm like, oh God, what do they want? Like, they don't come to games. They wasn't coming to this game. Why are they in this building? Why are they in the gym right now? So I look at my best friend, and she gives me a look like, you know, the look you give your best friend, like, bitch, whatever. Like, if they want to start some shit, shit can be started. I'm sitting there, and I'm like, I'm giving myself a pep talk. Like, let me mind my business. Let me stay to myself. Let me not do nothing crazy, because I don't want to go to jail. I will do big girl time. I think I was 19 at the time. I was 19. I'm not trying to fight no little girl and do no big girl time, because that's not me. I don't belong in no jail cell. No. So they're walking up the bleachers at this point, and they are right there. They are right next to me and my best friend and my other best friend, Eslin. They are right there. And I'm like, yo, like, why me? Like, I'm always in some stuff. I'm always in something. Tamara opens her mouth and she starts rambling, talking to my friend like, oh, why did you need to bring 4 other girls with you to confront Honelli just to ask her a question? Like, what was the point in that? Basically trying to call my friend out, trying to make it seem like she brought other people there to kind of like scare Honelli. I mean, sis, obviously you was scared, because you wouldn't be up here trying to defend your friend now. Your friend was obviously scared, but whatever. And Honelli's quiet in the corner, so I don't say anything, because me and Tamara, like I said, we don't have an issue. We never had an issue. I guess she just felt like I was an op, because me and Honelli aren't friends. And she's an op too, because she's friends with Honelli. Sorry, let me get the name right. Honelli. But yeah. So she's getting loud and she's getting crazy, and my best friend's little sister is real, like, she got this high-pitched voice, and if she screams, it's just like, sis, why? She starts screaming like, you're not about to come for my friend, like screaming. Now they're arguing, Tamara and my best friend's little sister, they're arguing, and then Honelli feels the need to open her big mouth and start talking. That was my time. That was my time. The coach called me up. I'm kneeling down, ready to get in the game. That was my time. Subs, Janicia's in the game. Like, so I looked over and I'm trying to listen to what she got to say. I'm like this. And she's like, oh, mind your business. Don't be talking talking to my best friend's little sister. So you talking to my best friend's little sister. That's my little sister. So what's good? And I'm like, so you need to pipe down, because I'm trying to watch the game. You're doing the most. Like, you don't need to be yelling, doing all the extra shit. Mind you, I'm still sitting. She's looking at me like, no, you can mind your business, and I'm surprised Shorty's even directing the words towards me, because she's not the type, like I said. But you know, sometimes when females get a crowd, people get a crowd and they get brazy. They want to act like they're rah-rah and tough. But when it comes down to it, that's not a good decision, man. You know that? Okay? Let me tell you something. Hey, you want to beat me? Hey! Let me stop. But yeah, I'm looking at her like, hey, you want to beat me? You want to do that? Okay, so what's going on? Tell me how you feel. Oh really? Hey! So I stand up. And I'm like, so
Do you want to fight?
you don't need to be getting loud. You're disrupting the peace. Get out of here. Like, Shorty, what are you really trying to do? She starts walking on the bleachers. Mind you, we have created so much commotion at this point that teachers are coming over. They're like, get down. Y'all gotta go. If you're not watching the game, you gotta go. If you're trying to start a problem, you gotta go. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. They start walking on the bleachers. And Shorty's still running her mouth. Shorty's still going, y'all. She's still talking. So I proceed to stand up. And I'm like, you're still going. You're still going. Like, I don't see, blah, blah, blah. And I'm screaming at her like, you're still going. Like, but if you want an issue, this could be a real issue. Let me show y'all what she did. I keep getting up and I keep messing up the view, but let me show y'all what she did to me. She's walking on the bleachers, y'all. She's walking, and she turns around and she looks at me and she says, with these hand motions, exact hand motions. Let me get close up for y'all. Keep talking.
Ooh, first off, bitch, you better use lowercase letters when you talking to me.
Now y'all know. If you're from where I'm from, y'all know means fight me. Come get these hands. Any type of gesture that way, any type of any type of that's fighting words. You don't gotta say nothing to me, but as soon as you do a little, that's fighting words. Simple. So she looks at me and she's like, keep talking. That told me, I was like, and what if I keep talking? When I tell y'all my blood was boiling, I jumped out my seat. And I don't even know how I got down the bleachers because there was people in front of me. This is a packed game. There's people in front of me. I jumped off the bleachers and all I can remember is me, full sprint down the gym, through the game to get to this girl. And I feel Jesus' arms, whoosh. All my friends, at least 10 of them, maybe 20 of them, come and grab me and pull me back from Shorty.
Yo!
Are y'all serious? I've been waiting all year to get my hands on this little girl. And the chance I get to snatch her up, y'all are gonna hold me back? Are we even friends at this point? Are we like, y'all respect me? Do y'all care about my dreams and my future? Do y'all? Clearly not. I'm looking at my friends like, yo, let me out. Bro, let me out. And mind you, they're like, this is me. They're literally all around me. I tried to turn around, run out of the group and get to her. They would not let me go. They was like attached to me like, J Nice, it's senior year, bro. You're not about to ruin senior year, bro. We're still about to go on senior trip. We're still about to have prom. But like, don't ruin this, bro. Senior prank. Like, we're still trying to be lit the senior year. Don't ruin this. And I'm like, yo, this is really insane right now. Like, I can't fight Shorty. Mind you, I see her with her bright pink backpack running out the gym and I'm like, man, this is the one that got away. Sick. I was sick to my stomach. They get me calmed down a little bit, not really. And I'm sitting on the bleachers and I'm like, all right, whatever. Y'all won't let me fight her. I'm gonna sit and I'm gonna watch the game. The principal gonna come to me and my gym teacher gonna come to me and be like, you gotta go.
Bitch, what?
You can't stay in here. And I'm like, hold up, but what did I do though? Like, I mean, I caused a scene or whatever, but what did I really do? And they're like, you just gotta go. They walked me out the gym. And I don't remember if I had a meeting that day or if I had a meeting the next day. I really don't remember. But I was suspended. It was a Thursday. I was suspended. I couldn't come to school Friday. That's fine. Whatever. Start my weekend early. Yeah. And I went home and I was tight because Shorty disappeared. I was like, where's she at? She was nowhere to be found. She wasn't at the bus stop. She was nowhere. So I was tight. Yeah, I was tight. Real tight. And I was suspended, so I was real tight. But I went home that night. Stayed home the whole day. Came back Friday. Tried to go to the game. They kicked me out of the game again and was like, you can't be here. And I'm like, dude, y'all said I was suspended. Y'all didn't say I couldn't come to the game. Like, give my $1 back. Shit. I was tight. But, yeah, that's basically what happened. And that's the part 1. Just of how I got suspended that first time. And I was so mad. I was so upset. I even told the principal. He was like, you're suspended. I'm like, you should have let me beat her up then. If y'all was gonna suspend me for just trying to attack her, you should have let me beat her up, snatch her up, drag her across the whole up and down the court. I'll do suicides with this girl, running her. You know what I'm saying? Like, why didn't y'all let me fight her if you was gonna suspend me for just going after her? And they're like, y'all can't be acting this way. We're afraid you're gonna try to fight her tomorrow, so the both of you are suspended. Blah, blah, blah. Cool, whatever, done. That's part 1. That's only part 1, and it only gets crazier, and it only gets more intense, and it only gets more annoying. So that's part 1. Like, comment, subscribe, and share this video. And I'm not gonna give y'all like a goal, like, oh, this many likes and I'll post part 2, because part 2 is getting posted regardless. You feel me? Just yeah, part 2 is gonna be the senior prank portion of what happened. But I'm not gonna say too much about that. Y'all gonna have to watch the next video to find out what happened. Your bitch want party with Cardi. Cardi a body in a Rari. Diamonds all over my body, shining all over my body. Cardi got your bitch.